tell us about the crossover, what it's been like filming it, what you're looking forward to?
I've had fun. Unlike Oliver, I had the opportunity to go to the other shows, and that doesn't happen for a good one often. So it was fun because it's great to be able to meet the other cast members and hang out for the day. So I had a great time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been very. We're still shooting this thing. That's actually our piece. Well, no, we're actually doing reshoots. PD, I know, is still shooting their episode, so it's very sort of. We're kind of close, So that's why when you said I've seen the trailer, I'm like, I want to see the trailer, so I know what the hell we're doing,
Indeed.
But this is just like broadcast television. It's like we work. The schedule is crazy. Every time I think about what these writers are actually doing, I just have so much respect and gratitude for their work. You know what I mean? Because they're writing 22 43-minute plays in 9 months. You know what I mean? That's really not an easy thing to do.
No.
And I also love the fact that the Wolf Company and NBC have the resources to clean up behind us if we make a mistake. You know what I mean? Or if they look at it and go, okay, we need to do that again. That's a really great thing. That's a luxury. It's a safety net. So it's all part of the process. We kind of, like I say, it makes it very exciting. Like, I'm tuning into that crossover. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Yeah. So what's the best thing about coming to work on this show?
The people. I really enjoy the people.
Yeah, that's an easy answer.
Yeah. I mean, because scripts can be great, but if the people suck, you're not going to have fun. And I enjoy seeing everyone when I come in. I miss them when I don't see them. They're decent, they're fun, they're smart, they're committed, dedicated. What's not to like? I enjoy it. Yeah. And this guy.
What she said. Yeah. No, totally. If this wasn't fun, I don't know if either of us would be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to go to work every day. So we've
been doing this a long time, so this is really lovely to be able to come to work and really enjoy it, I've worked with Dick before, both of us have. And, if you've worked with him before, you know that you're going to have interesting characters. The scripts are going to be good, the writing extraordinary, and the production values. I mean, that comes with the Dick Wolf show. And I always say this, I repeat myself every year, but you sit down to be entertained and then you get up having been educated, and I think that's what Dick does well. He brings shows to television that not only entertain, but they educate, and that's really the best of television. And it's nice to be a part of something that does that.
It's been fascinating to see, the Dick Wolf brand continue to grow over so many years. And since you've worked, both of you have worked with him before, what's it like watching his universe sort of expand?
I mean, it's also, you're just kind of in awe of it, frankly, because there's so few producers who have accomplished what he has. But I mean, I think on a personal level, and I know that Epatha would say the same thing. Like we worked together with him before, and so one of the things that we love about Dick most is his loyalty. You know what I mean? He likes to work with the same people, and that's really meaningful. And it also, from our perspective too, it gives you a shorthand, to know, like you said, you know what to expect.
Yeah.
You know you're going to feel safe that like there's a guy, a company, a mechanism there that's like got your back, and it's going to make sure that it's good. You're not going to look like an idiot.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's a really good thing to know you're not like an idiot.
Right.
Not incidentally, yeah.
Going back to some of the education that you're talking about, because I think that's true. I mean, the most recent episode I'm thinking about, the mass hysteria with the teen girls and the stress that I thought that was so interesting. That's something that I would not have been aware of. Is there something recent or just anything like that stuck out to you that you were surprised to learn working on the show?
I think that happens with every episode. There is something that I am learning. And as an actor, that's the best thing that can happen, is that you're a part of something that you're also learning about it. And you find that happening with the characters. Something comes up. What is it? How do we approach it? And so that becomes a part of the storyline. We're all learning. It's not a learning hospital per se. It's an emergency room, but that's where the storyline and the interest in the story happens, because the characters are trying to parse and figure this out as well. And I think that's what people enjoy. It's like we don't always have the answers. We're trying to figure it out. And when you see people, exploring and trying to figure out what's going on, I think it's active, it's interesting.
Right, yeah.
Yes, Oliver?
Yes. Yes. What was the question?
Is there anything you've learned, like in terms of cases and?
Oh man, I learned. And here's the crazy thing: is like you'd think that like the more the blockbuster lessons would happen in the earlier seasons. I just think that the stories get better and better. They get more and more surprising. And one of the things I love about the character that I play is that he's often coming in and sort of giving a different perspective. Because one of the things that make Dick Wolf so smart is that when he, when he asked me to do this, he said, "There's never been a psychiatrist in a hospital show like this before, and there's a reason for that, but I think the world is ready." And he was so right, because people are really interested. They want to talk about mental health now. I mean, we still got a lot of work to do destigmatizing it, but it's this. I think people really are. We don't have a choice. And to bring it out in the open and to make people realize that it's so often the medical solutions to biological problems that it's called mental illness for a reason. It's an illness. It's like diabetes. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's more complex, but it's that's what I love about the job and a lot of the revelations that you're talking about are often under that umbrella for me.